Hey Taurus, welcome to your messages. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back guys. Ooh, Kali. From death comes a rebirth. I am Kali, card 13. Represent the death card in this tarot deck. I love this one. I love this card, Kali. I am a Scorpio though. Time, angel of time, working too hard. Okay, well, let's get you one more of these and then we'll see. That's card 40 and 13, 21. Angel of alchemy, a miracle. So you can expect some sort of miracle coming your way through some sort of ending, a new beginning, maybe a rebirth of a connection, just maybe a new beginning altogether that may feel like a miracle to you, something out of nowhere. What would you decide a miracle is? What is a miracle to you? Because it is different to everybody. Miracles are real and happening every day. It's just your definition of a miracle, right? So this angel of time, I feel like there is some sense of there's no time left for me, or I'm running out of time here with working too hard. I did make a post about when we're doing nothing we can feel bored if we're used to drama and those sort of things, but it is just peace and a period of rest. So you may feel like, well, if I find love it'll be a miracle, or if this person wants to reconnect it'll be a miracle, if I decide this it'll be a miracle. It is different to every individual, but we do see a miracle coming for you here. So that's card 21 there. You're definitely working too hard, doing too much for a connection. I feel like sometimes we have to balance things out and learn to stop with everything in life, right? Some of you are working too hard in an actual job here, and it may come to an end and you may think, oh no, I've lost my job, or I don't want to work here anymore, but you'll have a new job. There's something that's going to come that's better, which will back it up. So if you lost one job or one sort of connection, something else or something is coming from this. So be reassured. With this ending comes a rebirth, a new beginning. I would feel like if it's an ending of a job or something here, or maybe even retirement, right? Because you've been working too hard. You may be fearful of the change, but Kali's here to tell you there's something wonderful and quite beautiful about change. We see in autumn, I know I keep going, oh, there's the death card again. I'm sure the last reading was something about Scorpio as well. You guys have this love-hate relationship because you're opposite each other. A lot of the same tendencies, if you love each other or hate each other. But we see this ending bringing about what it is you actually desire. So let's say you prayed for the love of your life and then your relationship breaks down. You're like, how am I getting what I wanted? But maybe that wasn't the love of your life, and this had to end in order for the love of your life to come in. Just as an example there. But we see changes, transformation. It is actually Scorpio season coming up as well in the next couple of weeks. So it could be a time frame that these sort of things start happening for you, when you can expect your miracle. Okay, because that's a lot of the things people find or want to know about time. When's it going to happen? So it could be Scorpio season here that you receive that miracle, that change. I often tell people as well, like, how we look at a tower or change is how we perceive it, right? So I often use the trees as an example, that we can see the beauty in change in autumn, right? So if we've been struggling and we want things to change, but we fear change, we don't like our job that we're at and we want to end it, we get fired. And that's the change that we wanted but maybe feared, so we stopped new things coming in for us. So embracing that beautiful change, we can then get what we actually want. So what you actually want may feel like out of your reach because you're describing it as a miracle. Like, I couldn't get that, it'd take a miracle. but it can with change. So we're not here to fear death or fear change, right? Because from that comes a rebirth, a new beginning, a reconnection even to the living. We could feel like, you know, we've been working too hard and, you know, not really taking care of our personal life, and there's no balance, and then we lose our job because we've been wanting to, you know, have a personal life. Seven of Swords. So somebody could have ended a relationship here due to cheating, lies, deception here. So this is what we're seeing. We wanted to change. We didn't want this challenge, this struggle in this relationship anymore. So we see a change of that coming. We need to start thinking more positively about change, because the swords are thoughts and words. So we need to, you know, I feel like you might be feeling like it's a lose-lose situation I'm in, but it's not. This is happening to you for a reason. Yes, it's come with a challenge. We often, you know, say to children, oh, that's growing pains, and this is what we're experiencing here. So we could go through some change here that is challenging to us. And because, you know, dealing with people who lie, gosh, I can't think of anything worse than people who lie for no reason. So I do understand how it would be challenging to get over somebody who cheated on you, because it's not only the deception, you've put your trust in somebody and now they've created other issues in you, and maybe you didn't hurt yourself, but it is your responsibility to heal yourself and bring that change that you so desire, right? So let's see here. Let's see what's going on. Two of Pentacles. It's feeling stuck in that energy, and this is why a change is coming. Another seven of Wands there. Saying that you have faced a lot of challenges and had to stand on your own. I feel like you've embarked on a lot of masculine energy. It's probably why Kali's coming up here. You know, you're always having to make the change, or always having to put up with the liars. And, you know, one thing I hate about myself, well, I don't hate, but one thing that drives me mental is when you have to stand your own ground and stand up against liars and cheaters and things like that, and nobody stands with you. This is what I'm seeing here. You've stood often by yourself against these challenges in order to get to where you are, to get success. It feels like everything you've ever had, you've had to fight for, and you've had to do it on your own. And I feel like this Two of Pentacles is saying, look, I'm getting tired of juggling all this on my own. I want to change. I want somebody who's going to be here, not going to tell stupid lies and not going to challenge me, fight me on everything here. So, although I do see it being tough and struggling on your own, maybe even with financial situations and things like that, you always having to be the one to hold the family together, and you having to, you know, pick yourself up after somebody else broke you down. It's not fair. And this is why you're going through what you're going through, to make sure you never go through it again, to go through that change. So although it seems unfair, it is so that you never experience this again. You never allow somebody to, you know, cross those healthy boundaries here. Never allow somebody to take your kindness for weakness and walk over you here. What we see in the Death card, that, you know, somebody's being walked over here. And I feel like, who wants to be this person having to juggle all the time and hold up, you know, the facades, the lies, masquerading to the world, I guess. You know, we see the ships out here. Like, I'm just holding on until something better comes along. We have to transform ourselves before something better gets here, and I'll tell you why. Because what energy we're in and what we're feeling and what we're speaking, we'll attract, and we don't want to attract that. And this could be why maybe you haven't met somebody new after a cheater and after these challenges, because this time you want it changed for good. So you might even be saying, well, to meet somebody who's worthy of me, it'd be a miracle. Well, that's what's happening here. This transformation within you will transform even the partners you meet or the partners you have. So this is why it's happening. Let's see. Princess of Wands. So I definitely feel like either some lies have come out, somebody has to tell you something, or some sort of, you know, the drama came from these lies here. Something started up, but somebody also now in this present time wants to initiate a conversation with you. Somebody has something to tell you here. It could be as well that, you know, somebody came towards you and told you that your partner was cheating. Seven of Pentacles. So you've invested a lot in this person for them to turn around and lie to you. 777 here we see coming up. It's bringing beautiful transformations. Seventh house is about long-term relationships. So again, we see that you've invested a lot of love into somebody who lied, cheated, deceived, let you face challenges on your own. And you could even feel stuck if you're still in that sort of relationship. If that's the case, you would need to take an initiative to end that connection. It's about standing your own ground and knowing your worth and standing up for yourself, speaking up for yourself and leaving it behind, rather than trying to communicate that to somebody who may not be listening. You know, sometimes what people don't say says everything about them, right? When you're left waiting for communication, let's say, about their lies and things like that, and they cut you off and ghost, this is what's changing you on a huge scale, like never before. So even though it's been a long process, I feel here with the Seven of Pentacles, feeling very slow, even feeling stuck at times. I feel like during this period something is initiating some sort of communication. Strength, that's about that mental pruning. Could be a Leo coming towards you here, but I feel like somebody has something to say, because we've seen the infinity sign in the Two of Pentacles here, but we also now see it in the Strength card. So it's like somebody's coming back around with something to say after a long period of you facing all this challenge and change on your own. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this time you made changes that will stay with you forever, because Ten of Pentacles can indicate a legacy. If you've been putting a lot into sort of your own business and things like that, and you found it challenging, there's something you need to change. So with the Princess of Wands, if you've been doing something creative, I would say try advertising, because the pages are about you know, communication. So if you're doing something creative and you're not really getting the financial return out of it, and you're working really hard and still struggling, I would say maybe don't give up just yet, but maybe advertise what you do in a different sort of way. Ten of Pentacles. So this does show that romantically, something you was really invested in, you really loved this person, came to an end. The tens are about endings of cycles, shifts in energy. So this was a huge shift, like I say, that brought about these changes forever within you, but for the better. Some of you, there will be some sort of miracle in regards to money, something unexpected, I would say. Ten of Pentacles could usually be inheritance as well. Nine of Wands and the Princess of Cups jumping out there. So somebody who, if this person did block you, they're coming forward to apologize here. I'm not really sure what a ghost has to say, right? Because somebody who ghosts on you and then comes back and says sorry. Sorry for what? Ghosting me, or sorry for cheating on me, sorry for lying to me, sorry for what part are you sorry for? That's what I'm feeling here. So your guard is still well and truly up with the Nine of Wands, which is good, right? This person could start drunk texting you. It could even be, like I say, a Leo or a Scorpio that come towards you here, because there's a lot of that energy in here, but it could be a time frame. They are going to wear their heart on their sleeve here. They're going to apologize. Like I said, maybe too little too late. It's been a long time with the Seven of Pentacles, but they could also have many things to apologize about. Where you take it after that, depending on how much you've changed, is completely up to you. Don't let other people's thoughts and opinions, you know, guide you. I think the only person we have to live with the whole of our life is ourselves, right? So you have to do what's best for you. But this person will come back. They want to say, I have something to tell you, because there's 2 pages here as well. They want to tell you, I'm sorry, I miss you, call me. Something along those lines here. They want to communicate now after ending a relationship, having you wait a long time and blocking you. Which might, you know, have your back up, or you might have changed and transitioned and you might be willing to communicate back with them, because there's 2 pages here. They could have changed as well. This is a general read, so you know, we all change, and it's showing that there is 2 death cards and there is 2 pages. You both are vibrating at the same energy, so you could, this is why now communication can flow where it didn't before. But I definitely feel here that this changed you for good. So I'm sure they're probably changed as well. Whether it's for the better or worse, I guess that's up to you to find out. But they've changed also here. I definitely feel that, let's see, it'll feel like a miracle, because it's been such a long amount of time with the 7 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles, the energy feeling stuck before communication could come in. But I think the divine did this so that you would be protected with that 9 of Wands, so that you wasn't vulnerable, so that you wouldn't just repeat the same cycle, 10 of Pentacles, so that cycle of you overly giving could come to an end for you in a safe place. So you might have hindsight now. I would suggest that, you know, if somebody wants to be with you and you want to be with them, let their actions show rather than words. Don't you do all the work, because you're working too hard, as it says. Make a change. Some of you might be thinking it's a miracle this person comes back after such a long time. And like I say, for some of you, there is some sort of miracle in regards to money. Others of you starting your own business, you might think it's a miracle for things to turn around, because you know, things have come to a standstill here. But try advertising in a different way, guys. Good luck.